Computer. Ok, disculpe. Eh, quería, eh, eh, quería grabar esta sesión para las personas que no pueden verla ahora. Pueden ir al YouTube channel del Elías Legra. Yo voy a tener todos los videos que hacemos y todas las presentaciones, los entrenamientos van a estar en el YouTube channel mío. So, por cualquier cosa, si ustedes quieren ver uno de los entrenamientos, pueden ir ahí. Tengo entrenamiento de todo, desde cómo trabajar con el MLS, cómo trabajar con diferentes bancos, programas de financiamiento, todo lo que tiene que ver con bienes raíces, con préstamos, eh, también con créditos, porque hacemos también restauración de crédito. Van a estar ahí en el canal de YouTube. So, anyway, let's begin our presentation. My purpose for this particular presentation is uh, finding out, where's the money, where's all these investors coming in with money to invest in these buildings, high rises, multifamily, commercial. you know there's money out there available for everyone. uh and I wanted to let everyone know what these sources are, and where you can apply for the sources. Okay, I'm gonna have a little presentation here. It's uh let me open it up here for you. Mhm. Okay, here you go. No, a little PowerPoint presentation. uh like I said before, I've been a mortgage broker and a real estate broker for close to 40 years. So I've been in the bad markets, I've been in the good markets, and I remember, I think the worst market that I've ever been in was back in 2007, 2008. Most of my colleagues, most of my friends, real estate investors, uh, they got burned in that market. They just lost everything. The prices of homes went down 30, 40%. People were losing their homes left and right. And we had an economic collapse in 2008. Many businessmen and entrepreneurs, real estate companies, mortgage companies, uh, closed their doors, and they some of them never even came back to the business. Okay. The regulations were, well, we didn't have any regulations at that time, and it was what I call the Wild West, free for all. Okay, I mean, anybody could qualify for a mortgage, and that was the whole problem that we had. And then on top of all the fraud that was going on, it really hurt everybody, back in 2008. But you know what? Um, some of my friends that did, go down, came back. And I was one of the people that I lost a lot of money. Everybody lost a lot of money, but I kept my head up, and we came back. And we I went ahead and I kept my mortgage license, even though I didn't do too many mortgages at that time. Um, all we were doing at that time were short sales and foreclosures. And believe me, I remember like it was yesterday. If you were a realtor in 2005 to 2008, or a mortgage broker, you might as well get another job, because there was just no money to be made at that time. In the very beginning there was, but then it got to the point where it was so bad that the whole even wholesale lenders, they started to go out of business. It got to the point where even Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac uh, needed help. They almost folded. And imagine if Fannie and Freddie would have folded, that would have hurt everybody. That would have hurt the whole mortgage industry. So I was afraid. Everybody was afraid, but I kept my head high. And you know what I did? I adapted to the situation. So I adapted to to getting involved in foreclosures. I adapted to getting involved in short sales. Uh, I became a professional, a specialist in short sales because that 90% of our business was short sales. And thank God the banks were paying a commission because we were able to, still make our commission. And we were busy. I mean, there were people, there were sales, people were still buying homes left and right. The home that I bought almost 14 years ago was a short sale. And I'm glad I did because I got the best price in the world. And now the property has gone up 4 times what it was worth. So 3 or 4 times. So what I'm saying is no matter, whether we're in a recession, no matter if things are bad, uh, always adapt. Especially if you're in this business, you have to adapt to the current situation and learn from people that know what they're doing. Learn from people that are making it in the business. What are they doing to succeed, in the business right now. Okay. So, we don't know what's going to happen this year. I mean, we could have a recession. Inflation is skyrocketing. Uh, I just heard, Amazon laid off close to 15,000 employees, and there's a lot of these high tech companies that are laying off thousands of employees. So I don't know, how that's going to affect the market. Uh, but I can tell you that there are millionaires to be made, and most millionaires are made during these times, during recessions and during times that are bad. Okay. Um, uh, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Grant Cardone. Um, he has they have a 5-day, 1 hour presentation, and I was listening to it today, and he was going over the same thing that I'm just telling you now, that that you have to adapt to this current situation. You have to change your mindset. That your mindset is everything in the business. You know, um, when you start to change your inner belief in yourself, you change your whole life around you. You know, uh, don't go around saying negative things, even if the world is negative out there, and you know that you know you don't have anything positive, but be positive. Okay, change your mindset. Okay, be positive. Uh, be one of the 1 or 2 or 3 percenters that are going to become a millionaire. Okay, in this period. So do some self belief in yourself. Uh, Always train to be better. Learn to be better. During these times, you have to adapt. And I'm gonna go over some programs today. That's what this whole presentation is about. That the programs that we have here are tailored to people, to the business, that the environment that we have right now. Okay. Uh, I believe that in the next maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's going to be a great time to invest in property. Okay, invest in property, invest in mortgages. It's going to be a great time because the properties are I haven't seen them go down in value here in South Florida, but I'm seeing the inventory go up, meaning that we're going to have less inventory available, more inventory available for your buyers, and for any properties that you might find for yourself that might be a good a good buy for you. Okay. Anyway, I want to go over some of these programs. I want to talk a little about private money. Okay. Uh, where is all the money coming from? Where can we apply for a private mortgage with no very little, no documentation, basically, on your part? I'm associated with various lenders. I'm approved with this is one lender that we have, HTL, uh, and HTL Private Money. They specialize in private money and in reverse mortgages. And I'm going to talk a little about reverse mortgages. Okay. Um, anyway, what is a private mortgage? Okay, a private money mortgage, also commonly called a hard equity mortgage, is is a mortgage which no personal income is required. No income documentation. Okay. Um, Lenders generally give you a 1 hour approval. They close in 3 to 10 days. They loan amounts up to $3 million, and we finance single family residences, condos, 1 to 4 unit properties, multifamily, and mixed use. Um, we are a direct lender. I only work with direct lenders. Okay. This particular lender that we work with, they do their own investing. Okay. They're their own underwriters. In other words, we don't go through a middleman. You know, they are the actual investors. Okay. We do business purpose real estate only. So when you hear of a private money loan, you're talking about it has to be a business purpose loan only. Okay. Cannot be a first-time home buyer that wants to live in their home. It cannot be a primary homeowner. Um, that type of occupancy is not allowed with private mortgages. Only business purpose real estate. When I say business, I'm talking about investments in homes that are rented, multifamily, commercial. Um, Also, you can close in the name of an LLC or a corporation. You know, all that is what we refer to as business purpose loans. All credit is accepted. Okay, there's no limit as far as the credit. Um, you'll notice on the bottom right-hand corner here, there's a barcode. So if you want to stop and take a picture of the barcode, this will give you the website where you can go to and see the programs that we have to offer. Okay. And the different criteria, and the matrix of the different programs that we have on private mortgage. This particular company this is the CEO. Okay. Gentleman here, Don Curry. Okay. I went through his seminar the other day. Okay. This is a very big, large company. They have 40 branches all over the country, and 40 years of mortgage experience. That's a big deal. Okay. It was a very, very interesting seminar. Um, the what basically they specialize in is reverse mortgages and business purpose loans. Okay. They have we closed not too long ago a reverse mortgage with this lender. Okay. And it was great. We had a great experience, and we all came out winning. And this particular loan that we closed, no other reverse mortgage lender could close it. The customer went through one or two lenders that they could not close it. They dropped the ball, and one of my loan officers, got involved, and he gave it all out, and he was able to get this lady the reverse mortgage that she was looking for. So that goes to show you that this is a good company. Okay. They have business purpose loans. They have branch manager programs. Okay. Um, what is a reverse mortgage? In today's world, okay, we have the baby boomers. Who are the baby boomers? The baby boomers are people that are between 50 and 75 years old. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Uh, is retirement enough today to survive with inflation? Okay. Your answer to that would probably be no. Okay. If you're not retired yet, get ready. Okay. By the time you're 66 years old or 62, um, you're going to be faced with an impact in your life that all of a sudden your income is going to stop. Your earning power is not going to be there anymore. Um, a good example of this is my father. He's going to be 94 years old, and he's at a point where if he wouldn't have invested his money in multifamily properties, he'd be sitting with a Social Security check of around $2,000 a month when he was used to living with $10,000 a month. So what I'm saying is anybody that's out there, if you don't have a 401k, if you don't have an income, a producing income, if you don't have a side income or a residual income, and you're only relying on Social Security, that just ain't going to be enough. And most homeowners, the baby boomers, are age 50 to 75. Okay, I'm a baby boomer, and this market is a huge market right now. Okay, and what's happening with the baby boomers is that they own these homes that they bought over the last 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Most of these homes are paid off. Okay, and they want to stay. Most of the people, they want to stay in their home. They want to stay there. They don't want to leave. And but on the other hand, they can't afford to stay in the home because of taxes, insurance, maintenance. So we got the perfect solution for these people. We have what we call the reverse mortgage. Okay, the reverse mortgage works exactly like a regular mortgage, except for you're not required to pay interest, a mortgage payment up front. The interest that you pay is accumulated onto your principal. And generally the amount that they loan, the loan to value, is generally, it depends on your age. If the older you are, the more loan to value that they're going to give you. The younger you are, the less loan to value. So for example, a 62 to 65-year-old person, uh, their loan to value on a home that's worth say 500,000 is about 250,000, 50%. Okay. If you're 80 years old, that 50% would probably go to 75 to 80% of the value of the home. It's an FHA program. They do require a counseling, with an FHA counselor, which is done over the phone, very easy. And the key of this program is that homeowner, that baby boomer, can now do the things that they were never able to do before. Okay, now they can travel, now they can invest in a property. Okay, with these mortgages, these reverse mortgages offer lines of credit. So how many people do you know that are sitting on two, three, $400,000, $500,000 of equity, and that equity is just going to waste? You know, it's just totally going to waste. All right, Robert Kawasaki. I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy. He says, he's a multi-billionaire, and he says that owning a house is not necessarily an asset if it's not producing you an income. So most of these homes, if you don't have an income, it's not an asset. It is an asset, but it really isn't. It's a liability. So now you're converting, with a reverse mortgage, you're converting a home into leveraging, money leveraging. You're converting it to cash, lines of credit, and where you'll be able to use that money to invest in other properties if you like. You can use the money for whatever reason that you want. Okay. Here's a barcode if you want more information on the reverse mortgage. You can just go ahead, take a picture of the barcode. Okay, and that'll give you all the information on the reverse mortgage. Okay, and for you loan officers out there, reverse mortgages are, the compensation on these reverse mortgages are 2 to 3 times as much as a regular mortgage. Okay, so you want to focus on these mortgages. Okay, and there's a market out there like you will not believe. There's people out there that really need these mortgages. Okay, I've helped so many people with the reverse mortgage that you wouldn't believe. The one lady almost lost her house. I'll remember this for the rest of my life. She had a mortgage of $40,000, and her house was worth like around 400,000, and the mortgage was foreclosing on her house because she didn't have the insurance. Can you believe that? And she couldn't pay off the mortgage. She was retired and she didn't have any money. She was disabled. So we saved her house. We did a reverse mortgage, paid off that mortgage, and gave her a line of credit. So, I mean, a reverse mortgage is not for everybody. you got to see what the people's you know, what their goals are, and you know, so on and so forth. Okay. Okay. There's all kinds of seminars here. They just had a reverse mortgage marketing summit. If you want more information on how you can attend one of these, you know, let me know, or just go ahead and take a picture of this barcode, and it'll give you the free upcoming webinars that we have on these type of mortgages, the reverse mortgage. Okay. Um, okay. They talk about branching with high tech. Okay, I'm not too much into branching because I like being able to represent more than one lender. Okay, this is a great lender. You know, no doubt they're a great lender, but it's always good to have a portfolio of lenders. One of the advantages of being a mortgage broker is that you represent, you know, 10, 15, 20 lenders out there. So you can pretty much find the program for anyone that's interested in purchasing a home or purchasing property, commercial. And it's great. It's like you have a smorgasbord of products for your client, and we can match your client with you know, with the product that they're looking for, and shop around. The whole idea is to shop around and get the best rate. You know, even with conforming loans. You know, we represent 5 or 6 one of the biggest wholesale lenders, so we can compare rates, and we can compare, you know, and the bottom line, guys, is doing the best for your customer. That's the bottom line, you know, getting the best deal for them, and making sure that that they're happy. Okay, so let's continue here. 1 second here. Oh, you know what? I didn't let's see here. I didn't do a share screen here. Let me see here. Okay, hold on just 1 second. I wanted to share my screen. Okay, let's see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen here. Hold on just 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot to share my screen. Uh okay, there we go. After I finish, I'm gonna open up I see Danny, Ray, you guys are online. We'll have, you know, any questions that you have, please, you know, ask the questions, and I'll try to answer them for you. All right, let's continue. All right, let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we're sharing the screen. Okay. The private mortgage, you know, what is it and how they work. Okay, you could close more loans and make more money with private money. Okay, and even for yourself, if you're interested in buying a property, which let me tell you guys, you know, you would be better off probably as an investor, you know, buying properties than selling real estate. Okay, if you know what you're doing, and if you know what, you know, where to get your money, you buy your own property, you sell your own property, and you know, you save a commission. So how good is that? Anyway, reserve funds are not required for experienced investors. Okay, so basically, you know, you don't need any reserves for a private money loan. Where in the event where you have a non-QM loan, like for example, a bank statement loan, where you have a 1099 loan, or you have a those type of non-conforming loans, generally they require reserve, you know, 3 months reserve, 6 months reserve, etc. With a private mortgage or private money, you can do single family condos, townhouses, you know, 1 to 4 units, multifamily, and mixed use. I was just talking to a lender today, community, I think it was Community Bank. They finance condos that are not that are not conforming. Okay, condos that may not have reserves for homeowners that want to buy them. And I asked him a couple of questions. You know, he said to me, he said, I asked him, what is the minimum down payment that you can purchase a condo that is not eligible? Okay, he told me that we can go with 20% down. And then I told him, well, look, here in South Florida, most of the condos are not, they don't have reserves, or they don't have enough reserves. So the financing is very difficult. We got to go 25% down or 30% down. And most of the first time home buyers don't have that. So I asked him, can we go 10%, 10% down? And he said that they can make an exception. So if you have a buyer that loves a condo, that wants to buy a condo, but for some reason the condo doesn't qualify, and the bank comes back and tells them, hey, you have to have 20 or 25% down. Well, we got a solution to that. Okay, we can go with a 10% down on a condo. Okay, townhomes, multifamily. Uh, Now the private loans, when I talked about the condos, those are owner occupied. Okay, they don't have to be investors. An owner occupied can get into a condo with 10, 20% down. They don't have to worry about reserves or worry about the condo. Okay, now if you buy it as an investment, okay, non-owner occupied, the down payment is a little higher. I'm going to go over that. Okay, um, non-owner occupied, um, lending to a non-entity such as an LLC or corporation is acceptable. Some of these lenders, hard equity lenders, require that that the property be an LLC or a corporation, which is a good idea to have an LLC and a corporation, or a corporation. Okay, when you're buying properties and you're an investor, you want to have your property in a name of an entity. That's very, very important. You know, it'll limit your liability a lot. And for tax reasons, it's a lot better to put the property in the name of an LLC or corporation. Private money loans are given by private individuals like you and me. Okay, by private organizations or individuals. Okay, high-tech lending. This particular lender will service. They service their own loans. Like I said before, they have their own investor group. So they're not going to another investor. They're not retailing this to another company. This is their money. You know, their private money. Okay, which is an advantage, big advantage. And they do the servicing of their loans. What's the difference between a private money business purpose loan and a consumer loan? Okay, look at the difference here. With a consumer loan, you have TRID disclosures, you have LE and CD disclosures, you have a minimum credit score. You got to go with Dodd-Frank. After the 2007-8 fiasco, Dodd-Frank is a congressman, and he came up with a very, very strict rule on single family, first time homeowners. And the rule was that no one can make a loan, no lender could make a loan to anyone without verification of the ability to pay. So they had to verify everybody today. In today's mortgage, you have to verify ability to pay. Okay, either by bank statements, either by 1099, or bank statements, 1099, verification of employment, income taxes, which the general rule is income taxes. Okay, but most people, they have their taxes, but they especially the self-employed, they may not declare enough income to qualify. So you got all these rules and regulations. Look, RESPA, you got to go with RESPA. Ability to pay, I went over that. That's what Dodd-Frank is all about. 1 to 4 units are allowed only. Okay, now here, business purpose, none of this applies. Okay, none of these rules or requirements will apply for a business purpose loan. Okay, a business purpose is also a fix and flip loan. Okay, you can do a multifamily loan, you can do a commercial loan, a residential bridge or blanket loan. This is a sheet here. You have a barcode if you want to take a picture of it. The terms are not bad. All right, look at this. This lender has a 30-year mortgage. Okay, private hard equity mortgage, 30 years. They have a 5-year interest only. Okay, and based on the percentages, the loan to value. So look at the interest rates. They're not bad at all. 70% loan to value is 8% interest. 65% is 7.8% interest. 60% is 7.75% interest. Okay, so the rates are not bad. Okay, as you can see here, and you get a 30-year mortgage with a 5-year interest only. All right, this is basically your your private mortgage that I was talking about. Credit scores, the minimum is 580, but I was talking to the gentleman today, and he said that if you have someone that has a lower credit score, they're flexible because they make their own decisions. Okay, so they're not they're not like other lenders where you got to have a 580 or you got to have a 620. Okay, they're flexible. And this mortgage, again, remember, it's the type of mortgage that your client or yourself, you're buying the property to either keep it for a couple of years, buy it, fix it, refinance the property, and get your money out. And you got 5 years to do it. It's not a this type of hard equity, which most of these hard equities they give you a year, 6 months to a year to fix up the house and sell it. What if you don't sell it? What if you have what's your strategy, your exit strategy if you have a problem? Okay, so this lender, I really, I think the interest rates are great. It's a great program, that you can show your buyers, your investors out there. Okay, and for you as a personal investor, it's a great it's a great deal. Okay, it's an excellent program. Okay, as you can see here, 70% would be 30% down. Okay, all right. As I already mentioned, the differences between a consumer and a business purpose loan. Okay, this is something interesting. Let me ask you a question. Can a business purpose loan be on a primary residence? Okay, after I went over everything that I told you, your answer would probably be no, that you can't make a business purpose loan on a personal residence. Well, the answer is yes. Okay, under what conditions? Okay, the loan would have to be for a business purpose if the entire loan amount is used for a business purpose. In other words, you own a home, right? You live in the home. You're in a business. You need to buy inventory. Okay, and you can prove at the closing that money, that you're going to use that money for for business purpose. Okay, it cannot be for a home improvement. It cannot be for any other purpose. It has to be for a business purpose. Okay, so but you need to make sure that you document it, that this loan is going to be for business purpose. Okay? This is the only circumstance that you can do a private money loan on a primary residence. Okay, if the loan is secured by a primary residence and you use part of the proceeds for example, you're splitting the proceeds for business and personal use, then you should consult an attorney. I wouldn't touch that loan. Because, if you do and they find out that they use the money for personal, that consumer can claim that you gave them a mortgage that was illegal, and they live in the property. So you don't want to do that. Okay. Here, the big question: what will the money be used for? Okay, the test is what the funds will be used for. For not the type of property. If the money is used for the purchase or refi of a primary residence, then the loan is a consumer purpose. If the money is used to purchase a non-owner occupied rental property, then it's clearly a business purpose loan. The general concept is that if a borrower is using the money for some sort of plan to generate income, then the loan is a business purpose loan. Okay, but if the money is being used for personal use, then it's a consumer purpose loan. Then you can't do a private mortgage. You'd have to switch it over to a bank statement program, or a 1099 program. Okay, in this particular scenario, with a 90% loan to value. You can still do a bank statement loan for self-employed borrowers. Okay. Lenders who intend to avoid the consumer loan regulations should take the care to evaluate the purpose of the loan before entering a transaction to ensure that it is a business purpose loan. Like I said a little while ago, you have to document how the loan funds are going to be used, and have the borrower sign the document. Okay, it's very important. If you have any case scenarios, okay, this is a submission that you can go ahead and take a picture of the barcode here. on the bottom left-hand side. Okay, take a picture of that barcode, and it'll take you directly to a scenario. So you put in the information that you're looking for, and they'll give you a scenario on how much they can loan, and the interest rates and the terms of what they can do for you. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Okay, you can get a pre-approval in hours, not in days. Okay, so remember again, these loans are not regulated by TRID. They LE disclosures. They're not required to have an LE or CD disclosures. I always have an LE disclosure on all my loans. Even though they're private loans, I always do a loan estimate, and a disclosure, but it's not required. No minimum credit score. You avoid Dodd-Frank, RESPA, and the ability to pay. Okay, so these are important things that you should consider, when you're doing a private loan like this. Okay, it's basically business purpose is what it is. Okay, this company also will, if you're interested in investing into with them, you can do what they call a fractional investment, which is normally 10% of the principal balance. Okay, so you can participate with the group of investors here. See, and you're as an investor, you're going to be getting anywhere from 8.9 to the borrower, and the investor 7.9% interest. That's not a bad rate, guys. Here's they have an investment questionnaire if you want to invest in the with high tech lending. They want to see what your financial situation is. Okay, and here's another barcode that you can get in, and you can check, become an investor with the private loans. Compensation. This is very interesting. Generally on a private loan, there's a compensation of anywhere from 2 to 5%. Okay, it's not regulated, but generally, you don't want to charge too much, because then you'll be you won't get the loan. On these type of loans, you can also pay referral fees. Okay, you don't have to have a mortgage license per se, or the mortgage broker that does the loan can pay the realtor or whoever brings in the loan a referral fee. Okay, legally. All right, they can't pay a referral fee on a regular mortgage, but they can on these type of mortgages. Okay. All right, basically that's it for the private mortgages. Let me go back here to stop my share. Okay. We talked. I began, talking about reverse mortgages, how important they are today to the baby boomers. Right now, the majority of people out there are baby boomers. Okay, then we got the Generation X, which are people that are between the ages of 45 and 56. And we got the Generation Y. The Generation Y are people between 26 and 44 years old. All right, this generation is very high tech. So you guys, if you're dealing with this type of generation, you need to adapt to what they're accustomed. They're high tech. They don't answer the phones. The only way of communication is texting them. Okay, and also the Generation X is also the same. Okay, now the baby boomers are a little different. They like talking to people in person. Then when you get to the civic group, you're talking about people that are 76 years old. Okay, you're not going to email a civic, or you're not going to text a civic. Okay, if you're over 76 years old, you get the phone and call and talk to them. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I wanted to go over. There's something that all of you should try to, there's a special program. It's a free program. It's with Grant. Let me give you the information here. Right here. Okay, wait. Okay. Give me a second here. Where's Grant Cardone? I don't know if you ever heard of Grant Cardone, but he's a multi-billionaire. He and his wife, and he was going over sharing some ideas today. They have a 5-day program, 1 hour from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. and it's a free, it's free. You just register for it, and a lot of us I can't be on a webinar from 1 to 2. So what I do is, when I walk in the morning with my wife, we usually walk between 7 and 8 in the morning, and I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it at my convenience. So let me get you the information here on that. Uh, let's see here. I had it on my email. Wait a minute. Okay, a second here. Okay, here we go. Okay, right here. Okay, Grant Cardone right here. This is it's called the first ever Unbreakable Business Challenge. Okay, it's live. Today is the second day, 1 o'clock. Okay, but I think you can still register. Okay, so go in there and put in go in your website, or go to a website, or go to your computer and put in Unbreakable Business Challenge. Okay, and then put Grant Cardone. There's, if you need, I can send you this. I can forward it to you, so you need to register for it. Okay, right here. Okay. Grant Cardone, Unbreakable Challenge. See, January 24th. Start right now. I'm going. Then you join here. Okay, you go in there and you click that. You join, and okay, you can go ahead and see here. Okay, you can join in the event. Okay, it's a Zoom event here. Okay, but I recommend highly that you go over this. This is going to really make a difference in your life, in your year. I mean, these guys are superstars. Okay. So you do a screen share here. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna do a screen share again. Share screen. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here. All right. All right. These are the people who are gonna be in this program here. Master the art of business growth and in any economy. Okay, in today's economy, and it's sponsored by this guy Grant Cardone and his wife. Okay, and definitely, I would definitely encourage you guys to get this get into this program. It's only an hour, and if you can't make it at 1 o'clock, register for it, and then just do what I do. See it when you can. Okay, it's 1 hour a day for 5 days. Today was the second day, but you're gonna thank me. Okay, you're gonna probably call me and say, geez, Elias, thank you for letting me know about this. Okay, it's gonna change my objectives, it's gonna change my life, and it will. Okay, all of these. Remember, you guys, you need to always rub hands with people who are successful. Don't hang around the crowd that's negative, because if you hang around people that are negative, you won't get anywhere. Believe me. Get around people that are better than you. Okay, learn from people that are better than you. All right. So anyway, let's open it up here. Daniel, nice to see you, man. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
man.
Good to
Pretty
see
good.
you.
Good to see you, man. How's Ray? Ray's on the line here. Ray Diaz. Ray, I did it all in English. Did you understand? I don't know how good his English is.
It's good, my friend. No problem.
Oh, great. I'm glad. If you have any questions, what did you think about the presentation on that private money lending? Danny, what'd you think about it?
I think it's great, You could do 70% loan to value,
Yeah,
around 8%, no income verification. You could do it under an
yeah,
entity.
yeah.
Um,
Or non-entity.
right.
Or non-entity.
This is
So
perfect for investing, doing the fix and flip or the burr strategy,
yep.
which,
And
buy,
remember,
yeah.
we have another lender that does the fix and flips, and they'll finance the repairs, but it's a 1-year interest only.
Right.
Okay, that, it's a great program because what they do, like, let's say you find a property, and you don't have the repair money. Let's say you need $40,000-$50,000 for repairs.
Yeah.
And you and I know that in order to sell houses today in a
Yeah.
good market, you have to, you gotta sell it nice. You have to fix it nicely. You have to remodel it. You have to have a new kitchen, new baths,
Yeah.
a new roof. So you might need $40,000 or $50,000. And if you don't have it,
Right.
I have a lender that will loan it to you like a construction loan. Okay, so you
Okay.
gotta have 20% down on the purchase. So let's say if the purchase on that home, let's say it's a $300,000 house, right? You have 20% down, you can
Mhm.
you can go 60,000, okay, and then they'll give you the value. You do have to have the initial down payment, but they'll give you the value of 80% of the after repair value for
Wow.
repairs. So let's
Very
say,
good.
yeah, it's a neat program. Let's say we're talking, you're buying a house for 300,000, okay? And after repair, that house can be sold for 500,000. Okay,
Right.
house has to be in pretty bad shape. Okay, but at the
Mhm.
300,000, all right, you put in 60,000, so you owe the bank 240,000, correct?
Correct.
And they will loan you up to 80% of the 500. No, 80%, I believe, 80% of the 500,000.
Wow.
Okay, which is 400,000. So you got more than enough room there for repairs. Let's say if you
For
need,
repairs and to buy the property.
yeah, you can go, after you close, they'll give you, let's say if you need 100,000 for repairs, okay,
Mhm.
what could you could do a hell of a lot with 100,000.
Absolutely.
You can fix up that house, man. You know, that
And
house will be
instead of
brand new.
flipping it, you can actually refinance it,
Uh-huh. Yep.
get all the money back that you can, rent
Yep.
it if it cash flows,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then you have an appreciating asset that you pretty much got it, you made money out of it.
Well, in this case, you're looking at 240 plus 100,000, okay, in repairs. That's 340. And the house is now worth 500, so you can refinance 80% of 500, and that's 400.
400.
You're walking out with $60,000. You're
Amazing.
walking out with the money that you started when you bought the house.
Absolutely. So you pretty
How-
much
how-
got a property for free. With
Well,
nothing.
how do you think the rich get richer? That's it. They
Absolutely.
they use, the power of leveraging and the power
Mhm.
of using other people's money.
Elias,
Yeah.
the $1 million question.
Yeah.
What are the seasoning periods right now for like refinancing something like that after?
You can finance it the the day right after you fix the property. Okay, generally it's a year. Okay, but
Okay.
right after you're done with the property, if you finish it within 6 or 8 months, you can convert the loan to a regular fixed rate. Okay,
Oh,
investment loan.
wow.
Or if you sell it, you can either sell it or refinance. I don't know if I would sell it. I think it'd be a good idea maybe to rent
Keep it. Absolutely.
it.
And this
Yeah.
loan that they fund the repairs and all that, you could do it also
Yeah.
under like an entity, an LLC and all that.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of
Oh,
course.
wow. And
They
it's
they
no
do
income
require
every
that you own, they require that you own a home. They want to make
Okay.
sure you're not playing games, that you're not
Yeah,
buying it
which
for,
I do.
yeah, in your case, you would be the perfect candidate.
Yeah,
And you can do this in any state. Let's say
amazing.
we go to North Carolina, right? And which we got a trip going up there. We got to go up there.
We
And you
have
find
to.
a cabin that like that cabin that was next door that needs a lot of work. You can do something like that, you know.
Yep.
I'm trying to find out
The
the
owner.
cost. Yeah, I'm trying to find out the idea of modular homes, because modular homes are a lot cheaper than if you went to build a home.
Right.
And they have financing.
And you
They
rent it
have,
for the same amount anyway.
yeah. And it's you don't have to wait a year to build it. You buy it. When as soon as I get some more information, I'm gonna call you and let you know,
Yeah,
because
let me know.
yeah,
Because
I think
I wanna start with the river lot. I wanna
you
put
got
something.
that lot that's ready to go. That's right.
Yep.
All you need is to
It.
build a home. But
Yep.
the remember you find out about the cost and it was expensive as hell.
Yeah, I know.
Compare that with with a modular home, and you can refinance a modular home on the property,
Just like if it was a regular home.
just like a regular home. Exactly. Exactly.
Incredible.
And
Yeah, that's a good,
they qualify a lot easier because the price is lower. You're not looking
yes.
at a price, a higher
I'm
price.
gonna I'm gonna try to log in, by the way, to the website tonight to see if I fill out my application for the North Carolina
Yeah,
license. I gotta
I
get
would
that started.
you get it started because I mean if you got properties up there and we have
Yeah,
satellite office up there, so we're you know we'll
absolutely.
be we'll be working with the same company with the same brokerage
All right.
and yeah and I'm happy. You don't know how many people I got that are excited
Nice.
uh about Carolina, North Carolina. It's incredible, and then since you love it, you go up there
I love it.
and if you can come back with a couple of sales, make it's a win-win.
It'll be like they pay you to go on vacation, Why not?
They pay you to go on vacation.
That's it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So
So
yeah, you guys got some property up there, so for sure, for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, it's amazing, it's like, there's an opportunity up there, you know, that
absolutely.
it's something, it's an area where people love, the North Carolina, the mountains, and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely, I encourage you to and I encourage you to get your mortgage license. Get your mortgage license right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. I'm
That
gonna
is going to make a big difference, man.
I already took the course. I just haven't had the time to like really
Yeah.
study the book properly to like go take the test.
You know what it is? You're talking to a for sale by owner, right? And you're
Hmm.
telling him, hey, listen, if you have a buyer, you want to save the commission. That's why you're selling the house, right? You want to save the 6%, 5% commission. No problem. I would do the same thing if I were you. And I'll help you save the commission. Give me the mortgage. You do the mortgage.
There you go.
And you can tell them, hey, if you have a buyer, refer them to me. I'll pre-qualify the buyer for you.
There you go.
You want to, when you're talking to a buy owner, you want to make it that they can't do the job themselves. Hey,
Correct.
listen, you know how to pre-qualify a buyer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you selling a house are they pre-qualified? Are they, how do you know who's coming in and out of your house? With a realtor, that, the buyers are going to come into your house are pre-qualified. Okay.
Right.
With a mortgage lender, and you don't have a problem. You don't have that headache. So, I
Yeah.
use that technique on buy owners all the time.
Right.
Do you know what a contract is? Are you familiar with the 28 page? Oh, here's a copy. You want to see a copy of the contract? Right here it is. Are you familiar with the disclosure rules in the state of Florida? Did you
Yeah.
know that if you don't disclose something that you know is wrong with your house in the state of Florida, that buyer can come back to you and sue you? Did you know that? But you see, with a realtor, we're going to avoid all that for you. Okay, we're gonna do the proper disclosures. And hey, you have a house, you have an addition without a permit. Don't worry about it. Put it on the disclosure. Disclose it.
That's
That's all
right.
you got to do. Okay, Nadi just lost a deal because she didn't disclose.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
a house in Hialeah. It was a short sale. The guy was buying cash. Then he decided to go for a hard equity loan on the house. It was a 400 near our listing, right there in Hialeah.
Wow.
$430,000, a good deal. The guy, he backed out. He didn't back out. He went to an attorney, and then the attorney uh told Nadi, hey, show me the permits for the additions. And guess
Wow.
what? We couldn't find the permits for the additions. So then, based on the lack of disclosure, the buyer got his money back.
Wow.
So disclose, disclose, disclose. That is
Yeah.
the name of the game
I
is
was gonna
disclose.
ask you, for
Yeah.
our listing,
Yeah.
how do we go about does the owner have to apply for the certificate of reoccupancy or?
No, you can let me know. All the owner has to do is give you a credit card, and I will order it for you. you know, we'll do it online for you, okay?
Okay,
Nadia will do it. Send me the information. Okay,
okay,
and just get $50 from the owner. Say, hey, listen, you got to give a check, either to you or you know, we usually use a credit card to do it online. And it's only 50, no, it's $100. I'm sorry.
it's
It's
100
100
bucks.
for the, we don't have to do it now.
Okay,
Okay. Wait until we sell the house. Okay. And
okay.
when are you gonna send me the MLS
So I
information?
haven't put it yet because tomorrow in the afternoon at 1. By the way,
Yeah.
at 1 p.m. I'm gonna be over there at the property because the photographer's coming.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm gonna be there to let him in and stuff.
1
Yeah,
o'clock?
yeah.
I'll be there. I'll try
Okay,
to be there.
perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
That
man.
way, yeah,
That way I can see the house and I
yeah,
got
perfect.
a bunch of buyers for that house.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah, so
Because
that house is gonna sell quick.
yeah,
You know,
okay, perfect.
we can sell it, you know, and maybe we can sell it right away before it hits the market.
Yeah,
So,
why not? Why not?
yep, for sure.
So,
All right, man.
perfecto.
And yeah, we'll tomorrow at 1 o'clock you'll be there.
Yeah, yeah. If you wanna follow up with you around 12, that way,
Yeah, call me around 12 and
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man. I will be
So,
there for sure tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
y
Okay.
perfect. Y que te
All
iba a
right, man.
decir, for the fix and flip loan, not
Yeah,
the private one, but the other one, the one that they give you money for the repairs.
for the
That's in the
repairs,
state of Florida only or like anywhere also?
anywhere. As
Anywhere.
far as
Wow.
anywhere. Yeah, anywhere. We do that loan. They can do that in North Carolina, anywhere. Fix and flip.
Amazing. Okay.
And again, you don't have to flip it.
Right, and there's no seasoning period, which means that you can put another mortgage on it right after you're done renovating
You can put another mortgage on it. Yeah,
a regular.
exactly. Yep, yep. You
Okay,
got it, man. Oye,
perfect.
te veo mañana entonces, ¿viste?
Está bien. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk some more.
Si Dios quiere. All right, man.
Dale,
Okay,
thank you,
hey,
man.
Ray. Oye, nos vemos, Ray. Cualquier cosa, no tengas pena, llámame si necesitas algo. Estamos aquí a su disposición. ¿Ok?
Gracias. Gracias,
Ok.
amigo. Buenas noches.
Buenas
Suerte
Igualmente.
ahí.
noches.
El miércoles vamos a estar haciendo algo diferente aquí. ¿Ok? So,
Excelente,
y
excelente.
como te dije, Ray, or, you know, if you're Danny, if you guys miss one of the meeting, just go to my YouTube channel and
Yeah,
it'll all be. So,
perfect.
you know, anything that you miss, go in there and, oh yeah, one little idea that you get from me, from this old guy here.
Absolutely. No, this was
Question, right?
great. This today with the private money and all that was amazing. So
Yeah, man, it was.
you're giving me all kinds of ideas.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you can actually offer a referral fee.
Yeah,
So how many people out there, you know, you have that can refer you legally, you can pay them a referral
nice.
up to realtors. Let's say you
Very
have a
good.
couple in the office, you know, hey, listen, if you give me a deal, I can give you a referral fee. You know,
Great.
10%, 20% referral fee. So it's a win-win. Okay.
Amazing.
All right, man. Oh yeah, take
All
care of
right.
yourself.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, guys. Take care, man. See you tomorrow.
Take
Bye.
care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, thank you, man. Take care, you guys.